king, a tidal wave. Essence perfect, life looks brilliance. Give me more of this. I'm out of control, about to blow, and I've been caught in the undertow. So toxic, but I can't get enough. You're burying me, burying me. Yeah, you're burying me, burying me. You've got me hypnotized. Push me out of myself. You've got me hypnotized. I can see, I can hear, going crazy for the light. It's got me hypnotized. You've got me hypnotized. Can get you out of my hand again. Is it wrong? Is it right? It's like I've won my final war without a fight. I'm out of control, about to blow. I've been caught in the undertow. So toxic, but I can't get enough. You bury me, bury me. I know you bury me, bury me. You've got me hypnotized. Push me out of myself. You've got me hypnotized. I can see, I can hear, going crazy for the light. It's got me hypnotized. You've got me hypnotized. Get you out of my head. Get you.
Please note.
Never gonna stop, never gonna change, never gonna do the things you say. I run my own way to get there. Fools are calling and the eyes seem to care. In the air, no more crowd, just the opposite kind of few clouds. So tell me this time is coming, for the sake of all your lies. Why don't you try to be why? Now that I need you, why?
Ready to fight, ready to go, that's my final word. Taking chances, I guess I just can't watch. Pulling a game, pushing my brain with the candlelight. I catch my breath and let it burn, 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 burn. Burn the pain, burn the lies, burn the fear inside myself. And burn it all again, it's the right time to escape this cage I've been looking for so long. It's not where I belong, let it burn, burn, burn into the ground.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Japanese Wrestling Update. I am your co-host, 2/3 Andre C. And right over here, we have the epic princess herself. It's Melball. Hello, Melball.
Hello, how are you doing today, my friend?
I'm doing great. It's been a good day. I'm enjoying my job. I'm loving the wrestling I've been watching. Everything's been good. Everything's been good.
Good. Good to hear. It was good to hear, my friend.
Yes. How are you?
I am doing pretty good. It is Thursday. Yes, it is Thursday.
Yes, it is Thursday.
Yes, I just came home from a vacation. It would seem I had a vacation with Astrid the week before, and then I took a little vacation with my parents, got to hike around Canmore, see the Kananaskis country. I found well. My dog loved it. He's exhausted. I just drove home today. I made it home by 2:30.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I didn't stop. I just rolled right on through. Made it home, and I'm like, I'm tired. Huh.
I better watch some
It's good,
wrestling.
though. Yeah, you know what? I plan on finishing that Noah show I was watching before we came on here.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
This week I've watched some New Japan. Watched a couple matches from the Blue Justice event. I wanted to watch some what's his name? Hartley. I can't remember.
TMTK, yeah.
Yeah, Team DK's Heart. I want to see him wrestle, and I want to see the main event of the kind of Legends match and the main event for the Blue Justice show. I watched a couple matches from the Marigold show, which I'll be talking about two of those matches just quickly. I didn't take any notes for it. I just watched the two matches. They were two really fun matches. From Marigold this past Monday, and we watched some Stardom, which we're going to recap on this show this past weekend. So
Briefly, because the full one is going to be on our channel.
yeah, if you want to hear the full recap of the Stardom, you can check that out over on Andre and Melball Wrestling Talk.
You have the graphic now.
This one. That one. Yeah.
That one. Yeah. Yay.
Ah, see.
Good
Yeah.
pointing.
Yeah, see. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, see. Yeah. So let's get into it.
Oh my god.
Before we get into it, I want to thank each and every one of you guys tuning in. We are pre-recorded tonight, so we will be responding to you in the checks. We are at RCW watching Thanksgiving Thunder, which is 3 days before Canadian Thanksgiving. The real Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen. It's Canadian Thanksgiving, whatever they do in America.
So happy Thanksgiving from us. But also we're watching The Love of My Life.
Happy real Thanksgiving, the Canadian Thanksgiving. Yes, Ed.
Sorry.
Sorry. Violent tip touch.
Awkward this way.
Violent tip touch. Let's do it. Yeah. So we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Whether you're listening on A Plus Productions after the fact, thank you so very, very much for joining us there in audio form. If you want to hear us in audio form, aplusproductions.com. Get the links for the sports feed, the entertainment feed, and the wrestling feed. And you can check out the Facebook page, A Plus Productions on Facebook. And if you want to, I want to thank y'all for tuning on the Twitch, on the YouTube here on OLE. Thank you so very, very much on the Twitch. Give us a follow. And if you want to, and you really want to put out your hard-earned money, you can give us a subscribe. We would really appreciate that, but it is not required. Please, and if you are on the YouTube, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, hit us up. Hit us up that share button so you can tell all your friends, family, and just the wonderful people that you have in your life about all the great stuff we do here at OLE. Shout out to my boy Mark from work, who has just become a fan of OLE recently, been listening to the show. So shout out to Mark. Thank you so very much. I'm not going to say who his favorite person here on this channel is, because no, I'm just not going to say who his favorite person on this channel is. I just can't
It's
say that
Astrid,
name.
isn't it? You can't deny the queen her justice.
It's not. I'm sorry to say it's not. It's the name I don't want to say. It's a name I don't want to say.
Oh, is it Ed?
Sadly, yes.
Ed? Yes. Yes, it is.
I work with him, and I'm not his favorite person on this channel. That makes me sad.
Work harder?
Shout out to everybody else, STG, Bobby Stats, everybody else in the chat. Thank you all so very much for joining us here. I honestly don't know.
Don't forget Diane.
And Diane. Thank you all for joining us. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be alerted every time we drop a new video.
Bingo.
Hello.
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 When ADHD takes over.
We're going to get into it. It's already 9 minutes into the show. We need to start talking about the stuff we're supposed to be talking about. Stardom Golden Fight, Nagoya Golden Fight happened this past Saturday, October 5th. We're gonna chat through a few matches. We had a future Stardom title match, which was won by Miyu Amasaki. We have a new future Stardom champion. I think she's going to do a great job. She has very much had a incredible improvement, especially since joining in Neo Genesis. She has really stepped her game up that much more. I'm very excited to see where she goes with this future Stardom title, and I'm excited to see where Rina goes now that she has dropped the championship.
I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy to see the massive evolution with Miyu since joining Neo Genesis. It would almost seem like something about Queen's Quest was holding her kind of back a bit, wouldn't it?
A little bit.
A little bit. I don't know what happened there, but I love what the product we have gotten with Miyu Amasaki. So amazing. Even just in the last month, just tremendous improvement. Well earned win.
Well earned. Then we had the worst match on this entire show. EXV lost to the Evil Alliance of Hate. Natsuka Tora, Konami, Muraka, Momo Watanabe teaming up with Zap and Dump Matsumoto. I love Dump. I love her show. I watched the first episode of Queen of Villains. I'm going to watch the rest of them. Her story is incredible, but she is in her 60s. She should not be wrestling. She can barely move. She should not be in a ring. An Evil
It
Alliance
was a
won.
struggle. Yes. And Waka took the pin. I don't think that's fair.
No, Rihanna
Justice
there.
for Waka. Justice for Waka. Yeah, if you want the full breakdown of what we thought on this, definitely check out our full discussion on it. But man, it was no bueno.
It has a
Wah, wah.
1.73 out of 10 rating on Cage Match.
There was a few good moves in there, which we recapped a little bit, but yeah, there was a lot of like people who were in this match were not really in this match. They were just kind of on the outside doing stuff and falling down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a buoy.
Ooh-wee. This was probably one of the two best matches on this entire show. Hazuki versus Starlight Kid. These two went at each other, and Hazuki got mean. She was ripping at the masked Starlight Kid. Starlight Kid did get a victory roll to score a upset victory, but Hazuki took out all of her frustration on Starlight Kid after the match by hitting her with a vertical drop brainbuster, then cutting the mask off her head.
Miyu Amasaki having to run in and make the save, putting her shirt on her head. Very not cutesy, as the kids are saying, not demure of Hazuki. Hazuki has always been a little bit more savage than the other members of Stars. It also probably stems from her time with Oedo Tai. But we have been seeing a distinct darkness kind of lurking in the Stars faction overall. I feel like Hazuki is just the first to fully snap. And I'm very curious to see where the rest of this kind of goes. Okada of the non-Kazuchika kind, please don't fuck this up.
No, this is a great story they're telling right now.
Yeah.
And then we had a Wonder of Stardom Championship match, which was telling the story of Natsupoi essentially turning on Thekla back a couple of years ago, and Thekla's coming back for revenge. And the bully wins. Natsupoi keeps her title. The evil bully, the evil fairy that is evil. She kept her title. The evil queen kept her title.
That was a little misleading. You almost had me there.
She is the bad person. She is the one that made Thekla cry 2 years ago. So
She
Natsupoi
did
should have lost his
because
title.
Natsupoi betrayed. She didn't just graciously bow out of DDM. She betrayed them and cost them a match. And then pretty much told them that she was sick and tired of being a mascot for them and wanted to go somewhere where she would fly. And I remember, because this was right when I first started watching Stardom. So this was happening within the first 2 months. I was just like, oh my God, the genuine sadness on Thekla's face broke my heart because she clearly was upset by this. So the story coming full circle a couple of years later, what a setup. How brilliant. The video package alone before the match, as you mentioned, is worth watching a few times before the show. You get a little bit more out of every time you see it.
The valiant warrior, the honorable Thekla, falling to the evil queen that is Natsupoi, who broke her heart. The evil queen just cannot be stopped.
I am a Thekla fan, and I as soon as I can get it here at a price that isn't my arm and my leg, I'm going to get me some hate gear because I have to. But Clark Connors spearing Poi out of her boots, I don't know if we would put that under the honorable category.
that wasn't her fault. Clark Connors has a mind of his own. He had a choice to do what he wanted, and he decided to spear an Astropoid. That's all on Clark Connors. That is not on Thekla. Thekla just happened to benefit from it.
And celebrate with him after it.
Yeah, because he took out the person. He was defending her honor against the evil person that broke her heart. He was a valiant knight taking down an evil serpent.
Oh my God, I love how you have become the heel of our little duo here. You are the king. You need a crown, sir.
This is good enough.
It's ridiculous.
We move on. 2 more matches to talk about from this show. IWGP Women's Championship match. Mayu Iwatani going for revenge against Toni Storm, the timeless version. She's going after her because Toni Storm took her title 6 years ago in 2.5 minutes after Mayu Iwatani got hurt. Mayu Iwatani did get got her win back. She beat her with a poison Rana after what was a very, very well worked match. These two really laying into each other, but she wins with the poison Rana. And then after the match, Toni Storm called her a good bitch.
The only thing that would have made the whole thing better is if she just patted her on the head when she called her that.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
You are a good bitch. Yeah, this was a really fun match. I really enjoyed this as well. Toni Storm's this character work has just been top tier, top notch, top everything. I love the amnesia angle she's playing right now also with Mariah. It's so brilliant, this woman. Please, again, Tony Khan, don't fuck this up.
Well,
Let her do it again.
I said it last, or did I say it last week? I think, no.
Yeah,
I said it last week when she was doing that promo after the October 2nd show where she was talking about having an affair with Stan Hansen. Like, just utter genius that is coming out of this woman. It's utter genius. I cannot recommend that press conference enough. The press conference that was for this show. I think it was before the October 2nd show, but I highly recommend watching her cut that promo about her affair with Stan Hansen, who I think died before she was born, or was long retired before she was ever born, or whatever.
The shoe bit.
Oh my God, she is an utter genius and the best one. I will say this: the best character in professional wrestling today is Toni Storm.
Absolutely, unquestionably, I 100% agree.
Yeah, and the main event, which was an incredible match with an incredibly depressing end. These two just killed each other for 23 minutes, but in the end, Tam Nakano hit every finisher she had. After taking every finisher Suzuki had, and Tam Nakano sadly retains the World of Stardom Championship. She does not deserve to be champion. This is the queen of the evil fairies. Just no.
I'm just going to point out there's a lot of black in that gear.
Evil.
There's also a lot of purple. I like purple, but I have to agree. I am disappointed that with the story angle that they have taken with Tam Nakano. She lost every match. She shouldn't have gotten an opportunity at the world title. She should have kind of been whooped back to the bottom of the list and had to fight her way back up. Instead, they gave her the title and then had the person who won every match in the tournament that she lost every tournament match in lose to her as well. And now the person who really kicked her ass in the tournament, I don't like it. This is not good. I have hope for where they're going to take it, but like they literally left this kind of open-ended. There's no setup for what's happening next with the title, who's going to challenge. We got historic crossover coming. Is the world title going to be defended? what's going on with that? What is it going to be defended at Queendom? Now is the time to start setting that up, because then you can have a month's worth of undercard matches to kind of figure out what you're doing with that. No one's kind of stepped up yet, so
We'll see.
concerned.
We will see. But
Yes.
continuing talking about Tam Nakano. She made some comments saying she wants to face Mercedes Moné at Wrestle Dynasty on January 5th. She says, I've been after the IWGP Women's Champion Mayu Iwatani's belt for a long time, and now Moné has a belt that I couldn't get during that dark period. I still hold a grudge against Moné for making me a bully. Sure, you're evil anyways. Wouldn't it be interesting if we could do this? So they're already. It seems like they're already setting up Gabe Kidd versus MJF for Wrestle Dynasty if he's back from filming Happy Gilmore 2 in time, and he's playing Adam Sandler's. He's playing Happy Gilmore's son. Oh yeah. MJF is getting a prominent role in Happy Gilmore 2. And it looks like this might be the direction for these ladies at Wrestle Dynasty. Yeah.
We know that's not going to happen, though, obviously, because it's been made emphatically clear that the Strong brand is a North American belt. So I highly doubt they're, and honestly, Mercedes is like, she's not defending it often, but she's doing a lot of work with that belt around her waist. So I'm not mad about her having it right now. That being said, I wouldn't be angry about the match either. Both of their styles are very complementary to each other. I feel like that would actually be very entertaining.
Yeah, I think there's a possibility it could be defended, being that it is a co-promoted show with AEW CMLL. They could, because if they do want to get another women's title match on the show, I could see them bending that rule for this show just for that title. You know, you get what
I was going to say just for that title, because Lord have mercy, if we put the world title on Mercedes, I might have a problem with that.
God, no. Well, she already had it, but I don't want to see it on her again.
The World of Stardom Championship?
Oh! I thought you meant the Women's World Championship. I thought you meant
No. I wouldn't want it to be title for title, like Strong Women's title for World of Stardom title. Because if Mercedes does get the World of Stardom Championship, that I would have a problem with that. Because she's on AEW Weekly. When's she going to have frickin' time to come over and defend that title and build up a proper story for that? She'd just be showing up for the splash matches. I don't want the world title defended in splash matches.
No. I thought you meant the IWGP belt, not the Stardom.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, she won't have that belt. She'll be losing it to whoever. I'm praying she loses it to whoever at Dream Queendom. So,
Mine?
Mina, no, the Tam.
Oh.
Mina, win the title at Dream Queendom. Mina.
What a cruel irony that would be, wouldn't it?
Oh, I would love it. And Mercedes has had 2 defenses of this title so far over the summer. She did defend at Capital Collision against Momo Watanabe, and then she actually just this past Wednesday, she did defend the title on TV on AEW TV. She defended her TBS title and the Strong Women's Championship against Emi Sakura. So,
yes, I did see. I didn't see clips of the match, but I saw the backstage commentary afterwards.
Yeah. So it's not like she hasn't done any defenses, and she's only had the title.
No. And like I said, she's on TV every week.
Yeah, and she's only had the title about 2 months, a little over 2 months now. So she's had 2 defenses in those 2 months. So I can't.
She's giving it exposure. I'm not mad about it.
No.
Because more people see that and go, "What's NJPW?" And then they discover NJPW.
And she's taking it to events she attends, the Hollywood events she attends, and things like that. So like it does help promote a New Japan in that way.
Exactly.
So yeah. So we move over talking about New Japan and Stardom. We talked about this historic crossover. We get a first match announced. It is Zack Sabre Jr. teaming up with EXV's Micah to take on Starlight Kid and El Desperado.
I am so stoked for this.
Yes, the technical wrestling between Desperado and Sabre is going to be amazing. And the fact that they're both former Suzuki Gun teammates on top of it all.
Mhm.
This is just, I can't wait for this match. And just see
Oh,
how Sabre interacts with Starlight Kid and how Micah interacts with El Desperado is going to be interesting.
so 2 points I wanted to make with this. I just realized the last time that Zack Sabre Jr. and El Desperado. Oh no, it was just El Desperado. Never mind. Because the last time they had the historic crossover, remember, wasn't it Desperado and Starlight Kid versus like Yoshinobu Kanemaru
No, I think it was Titan.
and sorry, Taichi and Tam Nakano, wasn't it?
I think so. I can't remember. I remember
This is
Sabre
the
with
Suzuki
Julia.
Gun,
I think it was Sabre and Julia versus
Suri and Tom Lawler.
Suri and Tom Lawler. Yeah, the MMA versus the technical. Yeah.
This will be interesting. The second point I wanted to make is that we got 2 heavyweights in Zack Sabre Jr. and Micah versus 2 juniors in Desperado and Starlight Kid. It's going to be interesting to see how they combat that.
And Zack Sabre Jr. is going to be the world champion on that show too, because he's going to win that this coming weekend.
Oh my God! Right?
Yeah. Man,
I hope so. Anyway,
I'm gonna watch that live on Monday morning. I already have alarm set and everything to make sure I'm up for that show.
well, you better be tweeting about it.
Oh, I will be. I will be.
Excellent.
I'm gonna be Snapchatting you while I'm doing it.
You better not be.
Oh yeah, I will. I'll be Snapchatting a celebration.
No.
To you. I'm gonna definitely
Jesus.
Snapchat a celebration to you.
Okie dokie.
Artichoke.
Okie chokie.
And moving over to the New Japan side, we actually had a guest trainer at the New Japan dojo. It was Josh Barnett, one of the disciples of Suzuki. He's a disciple. He was trained. He trained with Minoru Suzuki early on in his pro wrestling career before he got into MMA. He was a pro wrestler, and he did train with Minoru Suzuki way back in the day. He was there coaching, working with a lot of young lions. Daiki Nagai, Masatora Yasuda, Katsuya Murashima, and Sho Makato were also joined by Bolton Oleg and UFC's Victor Henry in a little training in some training sessions.
Is Victor Henry the bearded one that looks like ELP over? Okay.
Yes, I think that is him. I assume because he's the only face I do not recognize in that whole bunch. Yeah.
So do you know how tall the guy in the center is? I can't remember his name again.
Barnett? Oh, I can find out.
I'm gonna say, look how tall Bolton is next to him.
And Bolton's a big boy.
And he's spread, so he's shortening himself.
Yeah, so Barnett is 6'3", which is
my God.
tall. And Bolton is Bolton's probably about the same height. They're roughly around the same height, 6'3".
Yeah, because I was gonna say Barnett's got his legs spread quite a bit to kind of bring himself down to the training slots.
And even Bolton's kind of leaning over a bit too, so he's not fully at his full stand up. So these two are probably both about 6'3". So yeah.
Wow, big boys, Jesus.
Yeah.
Even still, look at Sho Makato in between the two of them. He's still probably 5'10".
I would say five, anywhere between 5'10" and 6 foot, somewhere in there. Huh?
Crazy.
But I think it's cool that they brought him over to do the guest coaching spot. I really do.
Yeah, it's a good variety to have.
Well, it allows, again, these guys are going through rigorous training with a lot of the great trainers that train in New Japan Dojo and all the different New Japan guys that do come in and train with them over time. Like I know Sabre has been in there. I know multiple of your top end guys go in there and just to work out and work with these guys and help evolve these young men. And but getting to bring something different in, and he can show them legit MMA training that he did for all those years in MMA.
Mhm.
And I really think like Bolton would have. I feel like Bolton was like, he's coming. I'm doing that class.
Absolutely. Because I
Yeah.
feel like Bolton's going to probably start to do the kind of same thing that Hanari did. Remember how Hanari kind of started out with a very similar kind of move set to Bolton, where he was a very much a power wrestler and then he evolved into the power mixed martial arts kind of background? I feel like Bolton's going to make a similar evolution, just maybe a little quicker.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Bolton's that guy's going to rocket up
Oof.
the rankings in New Japan.
Hell
And now we're
yes.
going to speak about the man I love to speak about every show, Zack Sabre Jr. There's an article put out over on Fightful. Zack Sabre Jr. I'm taking New Japan to the very fucking top. And it's just after his win over LIJ at the Blue Justice event. He in his post match comments he said, "Almost there. That's the last time you're going to see me on television as the only the G1 Climax winner, because there was not another show being put out until King of Pro Wrestling on the 20th. There's only one man in this company that can lead New Japan into the future, and you're looking ready, right bloody at him. It's Zack Sabre Jr. I'm not just TMDK's ace. I am New Japan's. I am taking New Japan to the very fucking top, and TMDK is coming every step of the way with me. By the end of the year, every one of us beautiful bastards are going to have a championship. Zack Sabre Jr. is the future and the fucking present of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Come with me so we can have a fun fucking ride. I said the F word a lot there, but oh my god. TMDK, baby Sabre.
Yes. It's gonna be great.
I can't
I'm
wait.
excited. I do really hope that he does pick up that win. I am hoping so much so because, like, as much as I love Tetsuya Naito, huge fan, I realized when I was going through my closet the other day, he is the person that I have the most shirts for. Um, it this title run has been whelming at best. It's just kind of been there. Since his win from or over John Moxley to regain it, it's just kind of won't. It's just kind of been there. It feels like he's a temporary placeholder for the
Yep.
inevitable. He's Thanos, Zack Sabre Jr.
He is inevitable. I literally was rewatching episodes of what's that goddamn show called?
I don't know.
I literally have to pull it up on my phone because I will hate myself. Abbott Elementary. And there was an episode, a Halloween episode, where this little kid they're calling him Baby Thanos because he's dressed up in a Thanos costume and he steals all the candy from the school. It's hilarious. It is. He is NJPW Thanos. He is the new ace of New Japan. He just declared himself the new ace of this company. He is the new ace of New Japan. 100 freaking
I
percent.
mean, if he wins the title, he would definitely 100% earn that.
He's the ace winning the title or not, but he will win that championship. I will riot if he does not. And speaking of Zack Sabre Jr. winning the championship, let's give a rundown of the show. I will be watching live on Monday morning at 2 a.m. It kicks off with Hiromu Takahashi taking on CMLL's Mystico. As much as I'm not a fan of Mystico. And I know you're not a huge fan of Mystico, but I think the match itself will be incredible because Roman knows how to work with luchas.
Yes, he knows how to work with luchas and he knows how to have a lot of fun with luchas. Yeah, I think they're going to put on a really great match. I'm just not excited to see the stupid armbar. We know he's going to do it.
I don't
He's
like
just sitting there like,
I don't like his Fujiwara armbar. I really don't.
I don't either. It looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
And people tap out to it too quickly.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't think Aroma will, but yeah.
Hopefully.
Second match on the show for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. It is the Intergalactic Jet Setters Kushida and Kevin Knight taking on the Bullet Club War Dogs, Clark Connors and Drilla Maloney. This will
Yeah.
be fire.
Frick yes. I'm excited to see Drilla. I've been missing the Drilla.
You love that old
Drilla
Drilla.
Killer.
If you want to
That
watch
Drilla
Drilla,
Killer move is insane.
If you want to watch Drilla, watch the Blue Justice event. He was on it, teaming up with Clark.
No, I'm getting there. I got to get through this Noah show.
Priorities, lady. Priorities.
I know. I have so much wrestling to watch.
And we have for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships, it is TMDK Shane Hayes and Mikey Nichols defending against the Bullet Club Rogue Army Caveman Ugg and the Bad Luck Fale.
I brought this up before. Why this dude named after a shoe?
This is the second Ugg I've heard of in professional wrestling, so.
Yeah. But like, why you name yourself after the worst and ugliest footwear in the history of anything? TMDK, let's go. I am super, super excited though to see Bad Luck Fale again. I have missed this guy something fierce. I've been following him on his socials. He's doing his thing with the training. He's doing his thing with himself, with his whole lifestyle and diet change. He's doing amazing. So I'm super stoked to see him again. But I'm also super curious to see, like, he's Bullet Club still, right? He's still the Rogue General. I'm curious to see what the character is like now, if it's changed at all.
I didn't watch his match. From what I'm seeing, it's fairly similar. He's still that Rogue General. Just he looks in a lot better shape now.
Which means that he's probably going to be doing a lot better, right?
And his head is all tatted up now too.
He's always had that.
Oh,
he's had that for a few years now. Yeah.
See, I thought it was.
He's just usually wearing his hat. So.
He's usually wearing his hat. We have a never open weight championship. We get Shingo Takagi taking on Rio. Hey, wait, win the title here to bring more gold to TMDK. Let's go, Shingo Takagi, the transitional champion.
Okay, no, I love me Oiwa and I love me TMDK, but you are Delulu and you're Kaflulu if you think that Shingo Takagi is going to drop his first title defense to Oiwa.
I don't see it happening, but I want it to.
I appreciate your enthusiasm about the matter, but yeah, Shingo is not losing this title. I'm excited for what the match is going to be, because if it's anything in like a little bit of a ballpark of what we've gotten when he did the I forget what it was called, the N1.
N1, yeah.
Hey, Gold Star Melball. If it's anything like his performance in Noah and in M1 and his match with Kaito, holy hot diggity dang, we are in for a treat.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm just not a big fan of the face he's making there. He looks like he's trying to pass like something.
He's poop. I mean, poop happens. Shingo looks like it already did.
Yeah. There's a 3-way 15-minute time limit New Japan World TV Championship. Jeff Cobb defends against Yota Tsuji and Ren Narita. This is going to be interesting, man.
Yeah. I implore you guys as wrestling fans, if you are a fan of backstage promos or promos in general, please find the promo that Jeff Cobb put on these two after a match, hyping up this one. Oh my freaking God, was it funny? So worth the watch. Heck, if you need to pay for a subscription for the NJPW title just to get it, do it. Do it, please. It's so worth it. This man has been gold for the last number of months. This title reign with this title has just been 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. Almost as good as Zack Sabre Jr. having the belt. Almost.
I mean, but Zack Sabre Jr. wasn't cutting promos as good, though. You got to admit the promos on this guy are fucking gold.
Dude, some of his backstage stuff when he was going after Riddle and when he was talking about Tanahashi leading up to Wrestle Kingdom, those were genius.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But 3 consistent, like you can go back and look at our videos consistently. 3 months of banger, hilarious 2 to 3 minute promos out of Jeff Cobb. This guy's elevating the title again, and I love it.
Then we have the Hiroshi Tanahashi 25th anniversary 6-man tag match. It is Hiroshi Tanahashi teaming with, he's not blonde there, but he's the blonde Zack Sabre Jr. cosplay ELP, and Shota Umino taking on House of Torture, Yujiro Takahashi, Evil, and Yoshinobu Kanemaru.
See, I disagree. I think that ELP looks like a scrawny Joe Hendry. I believe in ELP. And I believe in ELP. I just like ELP better, I guess. But I feel like this will be a fun match for him to kind of get his feet wet now that he has officially joined Hantai. And I think it's a good combination considering that Renderita is busy. I think it's a good combination of House of Torture. Also, Show is busy. So, works out.
Honestly, I'd rather have Dick Togo than Yujiro Takahashi.
The Fisherman Buster, though.
Yeah, but it's one move where Dick Togo's actually, I think, more capable all around than Yujiro. Personally.
I think it depends on the episode. Sometimes you don't think that Dick Togo is very good at all.
Well, again, overall, I'd rather watch him than watch Yujiro. 100%.
That's fair.
I will always
It's
say that.
disappointing because Yujiro doesn't seem to be the character that he's playing anymore. He's called the Tokyo Pimp, but he comes out with dudes.
He's pimping out dudes now, I guess. He can be a pimp.
Then he should change his name to Yujiro Diddy.
There's many pimps out there that are pimping dudes. He can pimp out dudes.
Yujiro Diddy.
No, he doesn't.
He wears the sunglasses. Look at the picture.
But he's not diddling them. He's not diddying them. He's just selling them on the streets. He's not putting himself in them.
Test your product.
IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. It is Doki defending against the most charismatic man in the world, Show.
It looks like he's giving him a wet willy.
It really does. He's like,
oh dear. And he's laughing hysterically about it. This is going to be great.
Oh, dude, this match is going to be amazing.
Yes.
Your semi-main event of the evening, it is Hiroki Goto challenging David Finlay for the Global Heavyweight Championship. The title that should be on Yoshihashi's shoulder.
Absolutely not. This is going to be better than Yoshihashi.
Hiroki Goto needs to win his first Global Heavyweight Championship right now.
But we both know that's not going to happen.
At the age of 45, he deserves to win this title.
You know, I want a Cinderella story that would be too, though, right? That would be an incredible story. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I feel like Finlay and the War Dogs in general are just on a warpath right now. They're kind of dominating a lot. Gabe Kidd doing phenomenal over here. You know, I feel like for what it is for the global title, it just makes more sense being on David Finlay because I feel like he can more easily bring it around globally, if that makes sense.
I agree. Yeah. And your main event of the evening, it is Tetsuya Naito relinquishing his IWGP Championship to the G1 winner and your future world champion, Zack Sabre Jr.
I mean, again, I'm a Naito fan, but I feel that this is inevitable.
Oh, I cannot wait for this. I cannot wait.
It's gonna be great.
I'm so excited to watch this show. Oh my god, I'm so excited to see this match. I gotta watch it live because I don't want to wake up and be spoiled. So I need to watch this live. I have to.
I think you're just gonna spoil it for me.
Okay, I won't send you celebration videos, but I will be posting on social media. So do not look at your social medias in the morning because I will be posting on them. Just get up, go right to the main event, watch the main event, then watch the rest of the show. Then you can message me. You're
Making
thinking
it
about it.
sound like I'm just gonna get up and watch wrestling. I gotta go to the gym, sir.
You get up, you watch one match, and then you go work out.
Okie
You,
dokie
you
chokey.
eat your breakfast, you watch the match, and then you come back and watch the whole show again, and you take notes the second time you watch the match.
Okie dokie chokey.
See, I know what I'm talking about. Then our final piece of business is over at Marigold. We're going to talk a little bit of Marigold. This past Monday on the 7th, they had their Fantastic Adventure show. It was the second one of their Fantastic Adventure tour. We had a Superfly title match. It was a 15-minute draw between. Hold on. Give me a second. Victoria Yuzuki and Miyuko. Can I never say her name properly? Natsumi Shozuki. Nah, I'm bad at words. Natsumi Shozuki defending her Superfly title against Victoria Yuzuki in what was a 15-minute draw, but these two had a fantastic match together. It was very fantastic for the Fantastic Adventure. I highly recommend checking this out. I really do.
Shozuki is very, very quick, earning that Superfly title very, very easily. Yuzuki also has showed so much growth in this. Yeah, this would have been a banger and a quicker one.
Mm-hmm. And then Bozilla did team up with Nagisa Nozaki to defeat Miku Aono and Sari in the semi-main event, which was I haven't watched that match yet, but from what I hear, it was pretty darn good. And then your main event was for the Twin Star Tag Team Championships. It was Mai Sakurai and Mirai successfully defending their titles against Chikagoto and Kuki Amare, who I really want those two to win the titles because I just do. Big fan of Kuki Amare and Chikagoto.
Yeah, I really love Chikagoto's character work.
Mm-hmm.
Her ring work is hit or miss for me. Kuki is solid. She's very, very good. I would say almost perfectionistic in her in-ring performance. But Goto, I think sometimes gets a little too excited
Mm-hmm.
is her thing. And then sometimes she'll like lose her footing or something. And sometimes, not every time, she can't always get back on the thing. You remember the bald one in FTR? That was my complaint with him for his WWE run.
Mm-hmm.
When he fell off the wagon, it was hard for him to get back on. Since leaving the WWE, I feel like maybe a pressure has been released and he's changed that. So now if something happens, there's a slip or whatever, he knows how to fix it right away. But like in that time, it wasn't his strong suit. And right now with Goto, I feel like that's hers. I feel like that can be worked on though with the training. And I feel like she's also gotten a lot better with it since starting with Marigold and progressing throughout the months.
Mm-hmm. And I think the tag team side also really helps her too. When you see her in singles or in like multi-person matches where she's more prominent throughout the match, she seems to have them somewhere. Where you see her in a tag team situation, she has those stumbles less.
Absolutely, because she has more opportunity to kind of tag out and in more freely. Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Mhm.
So that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Japanese Wrestling Update. You can find me on the X at that Canada Guy, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads at that Canada Dude. You can find me on our Facebook page, Andre and Melball Wrestling Talk. On Facebook and your YouTube page, youtube.com, such at Andre Melball Wrestling Talk. You can also find us over there in audio form, A Plus Productions on Facebook and aplusproductions.com, where you can find all the great information on all the different sports stuff we put out on A Plus Sports feed. We have entertainment on It's Canon podcast over there on our A Plus Wrestling feed, and all the different wrestling shows we put out on the A Plus Wrestling feed. Go check us out, aplusproduction.com. And I also want to shout out our friends right here on our local establishment right here on the Twitch and the and the YouTube. I want to thank you all so very much for being our friends and having us on here. Please, if you're on the Twitch, follow us along. And if you want, you can subscribe to support us. And if you are on the YouTubes, I don't know. I always point to us one on the YouTubes, but on the YouTubes, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Please share stuff to your friends, family, and crazy little kooky monsters. And don't forget to hit the notification button to be alerted every time we drop a new video. Hello. And I also want to shout out Mike the Rev, youtube.com/@backbreaker video, where he shares all of mine and Melball stuff in over there on his channel 1 week after we drop it on under Melball Wrestling Talk. He has his Twitch streams, twitch.tv/Mike the Rev, and his gaming channel, youtube.com/@backbreaker_gaming. Melball, where can they find you?
If you're wanting to follow Melball, you can find her on the X thing at Collins Melball. You can find her on everything else: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, and Blue Sky at Melball Collins. You can also find her on this show on Elite every Friday, like now, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, unless it's not, and then we let you know. As far as I'm aware, we will be pre-recording again next week, as we will be at the Top Talent in the next 2 weeks. There's another show? Oh, right, the LPW. Yeah. So next week, however, we will be pre-recording because we will be at the Top Talent show at Midway, where we will be seeing the love of my life, hopefully, Mitch Clark and Kurt Angle. I mean, I care about that too, but like I care more about the wrestling I'm gonna actually see. I don't think Kurt Angle's gonna do much. But I'm still excited.
One Olympic slam. He's gonna hit at least one Olympic slam on the whole night.
Maybe I don't know the state of his physicality right now, but I don't expect him to do much more than anything like knocking someone down and putting on an ankle lock. But I'm excited to see Mitch. Love my life. Yes. So we will be pre-recording next 2 weeks, as we mentioned. You can also find me on Asher Pizarro's YouTube channel, where we do our show, Ladies Wrestling Showcase, a show all about the ladies. Asher mercifully still has power in the craziness that's happening where she lives. So hopefully we will have a show coming out very, very soon for you guys. Stay tuned to our socials to find out about that. If you're wanting to watch any of the wrestling we mentioned today, you can find links for them all in the description box below. It is stardom-world.com, njpwworld.com, and wrestle-universe.com. Wrestle-Universe has 8 different companies on there and is approximately how much? 10 Canadian?
Around there.
As is Stardom World, approximately 10 Canadian. Shout out Sean Spears. And NJPW World is always distracting me, dang it. NJPW World is why? That should be illegal, flashing your little dick on screen. NJPW World is about $14. Random Yoshi hashing. Andre, I'm trying to confirm the price with you. NJPWworld.com is approximately 14 Canadian?
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there, according to this guy. Sage words. It's still a great price to watch some professional wrestling. NJPW World also offers all of its NJPW World TV title matches, all absolutely free. So go check them out for a taster of what I'm suspicious about your face right now.
Why? Why would you be suspicious about this beautiful face?
You are plotting. Was that the Alex?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, the Alex. We love the Alex too. Anyway, that is everything here. Andre, my trusted friend and colleague, do you have anything else to say to the beautiful people?
Again, just want to thank y'all for tuning in on Twitch and YouTube. Please follow us, and if you want to support us, subscribe to us on Twitch, like the video, subscribe on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, share us with your friends, family, and all the crazy, kooky, wonderful people you know, and don't forget that notification bell so you be alerted every time we drop a new video.
Ding dong.
Woohoo!
Hurrah! And that being said, I am your Melball. Over there is Andre. We will see you next time.
Ready to fight.